about scaling into trades so that you will not lose thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future. Scaling into trades. Now, when it comes to trading, trading is a skill set. It's not about the money, it's about the skill that you have. It is about the money, actually, but it's more about the skill that you have. I would rather be skilled in knowing how to trade effectively than having $500,000 in my bank, in my trading account, and having no idea what to do with that. I would rather have $100 in a trading account, knowing what to do, rather than $100,000 having no idea. Why do I say that? Because trading is a skill, just like fixing a car, just like the way that a doctor performs surgery, just the way that a software engineer might code something. It is a skill that you learn. So back to my original point. Today the markets were closed. It's Martin Luther King Day. Right now we're looking at SPY, and we're looking at it on for Friday, January 16th. Now let me go to the pre-market as we have on our charts right now. We've got the VWAP on the 1 minute chart. Let's go to the 5 minute chart. We've got the 5 minute chart open now. Um, and we've got the VWAP and our EMAs over here. So basically, when it comes to trading, I want my students and I want people that I mentor and I work with to trade one share. That's right, just one. Just trade one share and have a green day until you're consistently profitable in having until you're having green days and green days and green days. Now, you can make 10 cents during that entire day, or you can make 20 cents, or you can make 5 cents, or you can even make a whole dollar that entire day. But I want you to trade one share until you are consistently profitable and you are having green days. So at the end of the month or the end of the week, you may have made a total of $5. Or you may have made a total of $20 or $10 or even, $5 throughout the month. But you're profitable. And that's what we're looking for. That is exactly developing the skill. Now, once you're consistently profitable with one share, move on to 10 shares. Just add a zero to that. So at the end of the week, instead of having $5, you're going to have $50. Or $50 at the end of the month. Yes, it's not that much, but like I said, we're focusing on the skill. And then after you get comfortable with doing that, maybe you can do 20 shares, 30 shares, 40 shares, 50 shares, and gradually go up and up and up, and then you'll be making more money. But it's not about the money, it's about the skill. So let's look at a chart over here. As we can see over here, we've got our pre-market high, we've got our pre-market low. The price does not pass our pre-market high, but it does break our pre-market low right around here. At the same time, it's below our two indicators, our channel indicator, or moving averages indicators, and it's also below the VWAP. Excuse me. So we can catch this right over here, and it goes up. A lot of people might want to leave the trade right here. Let's go to the minute chart. So we can see, breaks that, retests it. Might be a good, if you enter over here, might be good to exit over here if you get into that. Might be also a good idea to re-enter around here, breaking the pre-market low beneath all of our um, indicators. Getting out over, as you can see, goes up, maybe getting out over here, waiting again and re-entering right around here, breaking the support level. As we can see, it starts to turn up, get out of the trade, maybe re-enter. But developing that skill set, basically, learning how to trade. Getting in, getting out, you may break even on many trades. You may not make anything. You may make minor losses. But you do want to learn how to trade. You want to learn the skill. You don't want to make them you want to make the money, but it would be better if you had the skill because then you can eventually get funded or you can borrow the money or you can make the money yourself or you can just build up an account. So that was SPY. Let's look at another chart. Let's look at a Forex chart. Let's look at Euro US dollar. Look at this. We've got some beautiful trends over here. Let's say you entered in right over here and you held on to this. So you can see in a minute this went up, but you could have exited this trade. So let's just take, for example, you got into this trade right around here. Right now I'm on a dummy account, so I can do whatever I want with it. But let's say right here, you got into, oh, this is 10, okay. I wouldn't really buy 10,000 to start off with, but okay. Let's say, well, you can. Let's say you get in over here, right? You get into this trade right here. This is a paper trade, by the way, just to run examples. Let's say you get in over here with 10,000 shares on Forex. You hold on to it, up, it goes up, goes down, and you exit right around here. That's about $7.30 for a period of about, let's say 6 o'clock, 6:10 to about 8 o'clock. So almost 2 hours. $7 in 2 hours, that's nothing. Who wants to make that? Nobody. But I would rather get into this trade the right way and make that because here's the thing. Now you have 10,000 shares, right? Let's add another zero to that. So if we have 110,000 shares of this, that turns into $74. Now you're at about $30 an hour. 35, 30, about that. Not 30, what am I talking about? About 35, 30, $37 an hour. Now let's say you add another zero to that, or not even another zero. Let's just say 400, and let's sell. That's $342. Let's say put in another. That becomes about $682. This is a timely process. You want to take your time. You want to develop the skill. You want to know the right entrances and the right exits, and then you want to grow from there. Now, if you don't like the 1 minute chart, you can also, you can do the multi-time frame channel, multi-time frame analysis. But as we can see over here, we've got the 5 minute chart. Now, let's just say you got into maybe trade right around here. Now, this is from earlier today as well, the 19th, which is today. This is the Forex market, that's why it's open. Say you got in. Let's actually say you got in at the VWAP break. The VWAP broke right around there. Held on to the trade. It went up and went down. Let's say you just held on to it until it touched our level over here. Or, yeah, that would have been about $1,800. Plus that, if you got into this trade over here, 800. So you can make thousands a day. You can also lose thousands a day. And you can also scale in. You can make pennies a day, and but like I said, I would rather have somebody be profitable making pennies a day. Consistently profitable. That's what we're looking for. All right. So